how to actually get healthy in 2026. It's all about one thing and one thing only. And the secret is not in a new gym membership, not in calorie counting, and not in a new diet plan. Because what you want to do is make it as simple as possible for you to stick to it, and stick to it over the long term. 66 days is the amount of time it takes to build a new habit. So you need to at least get there, and at that point it will get easier. So if you're quitting in January, it fundamentally isn't going to work. So to make health easy, right, you need to make your environment easy to deal with. You don't have time to always cook complicated, fancy dishes with lots of different herbs and spices. You might only have 10 minutes. And what most people do is they reach for the phone, get on the Deliveroo and get a takeout. But the takeouts are cooked cheaply, ultra processed a lot of the time, and you choose something that you probably wouldn't cook at home, and you overindulge and you overeat, and it's not good for your health. So the secret is finding ways to eat healthy and easy fast at home, so you can eat a majority whole foods diet, lots of vegetables, lots of plants, lots of dairy. Really simple. But the way I do it is have simple meals, simple hacks that help me do that. So if I've got no time, it's burgers with pickles on the side. That's simple. If you come over here, you've got pickled chilies, but you could have pickled gherkins, and there's sauerkraut and others that you can just spoon on the side. That jar's £1.30 for all that sauerkraut. You could just a couple of dollops of that on the side, a few gherkins on the side, and some burgers, and you've got essentially your meat and 2 veg, and you haven't had to cook any veg dishes. You've just made some burgers with some mincemeat into patties, fry them in 5 minutes, jobs are good. And so simple, fast meals. I always talk about my tray bake. Just chuck chicken thighs and any veg you got in the fridge in the oven, roast it for 40 minutes, you're good to go, dinner's done. So prep time is like 5 minutes. Sure, cook time's 40 minutes, so you have to think about 40 minutes ahead. But the point is, you can eat healthy fast. You don't have to be a Michelin star chef coming up with all these fancy creations of what do I cook tonight, because that's complicated, it's hard. I like to cook, but at the weekend I'll maybe make the time to cook when I've got more time. During the week it's about getting good quality whole foods into my family's bodies and health, so that we can get on with our day, because we've got 2 kids, we've got to get them to bed, we've got a tight schedule, lots is going on in our life. So that's the way I look at healthy food. It's really about the simple choices you can make, which is why when you're shopping in the supermarket, it's so important to just make the healthier choices. Ditch the rapeseed oils, get the good virgin, extra virgin olive oils, because then when it's in your home, you're going to be having more good, real, nourishing foods, right? Ditch the ultra processed wraps and get some really healthy wraps. 4E numbers in this, you don't want that. You just want the real deal, and make it simple. So convenience is important. You need certain things that are easier, but just buying the whole simple ingredients and having those simple staple dishes in your house that you know you can cook in 5-10 minutes is the key to healthier eating and leveling up your health. And then simple movement, exercise, getting outside in nature, making sure you see sunlight in the day, even in winter, and moving your body. And now that can just be walking, right? That can be taking the stairs instead of the elevator. Little moments in the day where you make the right choice that moves your body. It can be 10 minutes, it can be 20 minutes around the block, doesn't matter. Just move your body. Those simple little choices, do those consistently and get those foundations right, that you need to move a little bit every day, you need to eat whole foods every day, start your day with a good breakfast, have a decent lunch of scrambled eggs. So breakfast is all about the Greek yogurt, the granola, you know, simple, real, nourishing foods that you focus on proteins and fats, not carbohydrates. That's another simple tip. If you're struggling with weight loss and you're eating carbs and you're always hungry, you can't beat that natural hunger mechanism in your body. It's evolutionary ingrained into us to keep us searching for nutrition when we need it, right? We shouldn't be starving our bodies, we should be fueling our bodies. And to fuel our bodies, you need proteins and fats because they fill you up and they're essential. Carbohydrates are actually not essential. You can live without carbohydrates and just eat proteins and fats. But the point is, if you focus your food choices around proteins and fats, what's in my breakfast? Greek yogurt, good protein and fat. Lunchtime, scrambled eggs, good proteins and fat. dinner time, meat and vegetables, protein and fat. So focus your meals around those things and the rest will take care of itself. Carbohydrates are the one, as much as they shouldn't be vilified and demonized, because they can be part of a healthy diet. The problem is they send you on these roller coasters and they don't have enough nutrition in them to fuel your body in the same way as proteins and fats do. So simply, if you're looking to change your health in the next year, I'm talking, make it as easy as possible with fast cook at home meals to stop you from having takeaways. Focus on proteins and fats and make the simple choices, the convenient choices of how you can just add stuff without worrying about time, like sauerkraut, and do those things. And those little nudges are going to change your life next year, because all those little changes over 365 days make a huge difference to your health. And if you get those foundations right, you can live healthier, live happier, feel good in your body, not worry about counting calories, and not worry too much about what's going on in your life. And occasionally enjoy a treat, enjoy a takeaway, but get the foundations right, because that is the key to your health.